It's easy to feel a little bit lost or scattered, like you're not sure if what you're doing every day really feels very meaningful or purposeful to you. When you feel like that, it's hard to get motivated. It's hard to be excited about what you're doing when you're not sure if you're really doing what you're designed to do. So everything has a purpose. Think of it like that. When you pick up a fork, it's designed for a certain purpose. If you were to pick up an umbrella and inspect it and it's important for us to think about that every once in a while, to ask ourselves, is what we're doing every day in our life, our work, our routines, is it really moving us toward an objective, defined purpose? Life is a lot more amazing and exciting when you see that overall purpose. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tom, and today we're going to be talking about how the Enneagram can help us live a life with more intentionality and help us to zero in over a target. And the Enneagram can't really tell you what your purpose in life is. You might look to philosophy or to religion to help you answer those questions, but it can definitely start to give you some clues as to what you bring to the table. And when you know what your strengths are and your weaknesses, and you can kind of see what your type focuses their attention on, it helps you to start to clarify what your purpose is, what your overall objective is. And when you know what that is, you can let everything else go and let go of those distractions that would move you away from that purpose and zero in with intention to live a life that makes a difference, that feels very valuable to you, where you wake up every day excited about what you're doing, knowing that you have the skills, abilities, strengths, and strategies to make a lasting impact with your life. Nothing could be more exciting than that. Knowing that you are over the target, doing something meaningful that's making a difference in this world. I think that's what people want. I know that's what I want, and I think the Enneagram can help us understand this and apply it to our lives. Okay, the first point that I want to make is that it's important that we rediscover what our life's objective is. Now, I'm just going to say that the Enneagram, it may not tell you exactly what your purpose is, but it will start to get you over the target of what it is you bring to the table, what it is that motivates you, and that can be incredibly valuable information in knowing what kind of job you should sign up for or what kind of role you're going to play on the team. Think of it like this. The thing that we're motivated to go after in our average health is sort of what we bring to share with others in our health. Type 1s bring integrity, justice, and moral clarity into a world that often lacks direction. They show us the importance of doing what is right and creating systems of fairness. So again, think of it as like this person's going after this and chasing after this for themselves in their average health, but then they really share that voice with the whole team, reminding all of us to step up to the plate and be responsible and comply with what needs to be done. All right, let's go back to the list. Type 2. Type 2s bring love, generosity, and care into this world. This world can feel so disconnected at times, and they teach us the true meaning of selfless giving and what it means to serve others from the heart, something all of us need to grow in. Type 3s bring motivation and achievement and excellence into a world that often settles for less. Let's face it, we often become comfortable with status quo, right? But 3s come in and they inspire us to reach our potential, to aim for our dreams with this relentless energy to overcome the obstacles and press on and move forward. Type 4s bring a depth and authenticity into our lives and a creativity into this world where, sometimes this world can feel kind of shallow and phony and fake and artificial, uniform. But they remind us of the beauty and the uniqueness and the value of emotional honesty and being true to ourselves. Type 5s bring a depth of knowledge and insight and clarity into a world that could be overwhelmed with confusion, offering us wisdom and curiosity and helping us to understand more of the deep things and to push our analytical minds. Type 6s bring loyalty and preparedness and security into a world that can often feel uncertain, helping us build trust and fostering communities where we can all feel safe and supported. Type 7s bring enthusiasm and optimism and joy into a world that can feel weighed down by burdens, showing us the beauty of embracing life's many possibilities with excitement and a sense of adventure. Type 8s bring strength, leadership, and protection into a world that can, let's face it, can make us feel pretty vulnerable at times, teaching us the power of standing up for what is right and defending the weak with courage and conviction. And type 9s bring peace and harmony and acceptance and understanding into a world that's often divided by conflict, offering a calming presence and helping us see the value of working together and understanding in our relationships and communities. And so what you see from each of these 9 types is it starts to point us in a direction. It doesn't tell you whether you're going to be a teacher or whether you're going to be a police officer, the firefighter, or something like that. It doesn't get us that specific, but it just says, look, these are the things you value, and this is probably what you're going to bring to the team. So once you've zeroed in on that purpose, and you know, okay, I'm here to bring joy and inspiration, and I'm here to encourage people and to help them see the possibilities, then everything else starts to become a little bit clearer. It's like having a compass. It doesn't tell you exactly the town that you're headed toward, but it does start to move you in a certain direction. And without that direction, it's easy for us to just drift. The second point I want to make in this video is it may be helpful for you to do what is called a mental inventory. And that is just to kind of evaluate for a moment, what is it that I think about all the time? What do I spend most of my time? What do I get excited about? I mean, I'm a 7, so maybe I see it that way, but what is it that do I really feel passionate about? What do I love to talk about? And for me, it's pretty much my family, Jesus, and the Enneagram. That's pretty much it for me. But you have to figure out what it is for you. What is it that your mind comes back to that you're consumed with? And then realize, what are the things that are distracting you? What are the things that are moving you away from that most important objective in your life? Think about like type 4s, for instance. They may dwell on emotional depth or feelings or that fear of being misunderstood or misidentified. Or think about type 6s who might find themselves constantly worrying, getting stuck in that loop of worst case scenarios, that loop of anxiety. Or type 7s who fill their minds with future plans and excitement and all the while, if they're not careful, avoiding the present moment. No matter what your type is, it's important to catch these moments when your mental energy is being pulled away from what you truly want to focus on and truly want to give your attention to. These things sometimes that are natural to us, that are compulsions, they move us away and take up mental real estate that we don't have and move us away from our life's objective. Okay, so as we start to clear away the clutter that's distracting us from what we need to be focused in on, third thing is I want to say, do an actual focus inventory. So once you've cleared some of that mental space, take a focus inventory or a survey of where do you spend your time and energy? Where do you actually show up and how do you show up in life? So type 8s, for example, they may focus their energy on control and power dynamics, maybe even over-focusing on tasks that let them assert their strength and dominance. Type 9s may spread their attention too thin, trying to keep harmony with everybody, while avoiding sometimes focusing on developing their own beliefs or their own needs. And type 5s might spend too much time gathering information, hoarding knowledge instead of actually taking action and moving forward. So the key here is to align your focus with your life's objective. Okay, so what are we saying in this video? What we're saying is each one of us has a natural tendency to care about certain things and to be motivated to see things realized in this life, while there are other things that just don't feel as important to us. And the Enneagram can help us to distinguish these and understand these. And when we show up on the team or show up at work or show up in life, focused on moving forward, those things that matter most to us, and we can let go of the distractions, we start to align our mental focus and intentionality and our overall objective, all in such a way that gives our life a lot more sense of meaning and purpose and value. And when you're excited about what you're doing and excited about what you're bringing to others, it's so much more a better way to live. It's a much more passionate way to live. Figure out what it is that you bring to the table, start to allow the rest of the things to be set aside, and then move forward, zeroed in on that objective. This is where real excitement and transformation happens. So you realize that the clutter and the distractions are pulling you away in many different directions. They're never really a part of the big picture, so you can let them go. Remember, the power lies in focus. When you focus your attention and let go of all of the distractions and align your life around an ultimate objective, then every moment now feels much more meaningful and much more intentional. So what is your life's objective? Okay, so the reality is all of us at times kind of feel like we're distracted. In fact, some of us like to be distracted, a little too distracted. But all of us want to live with purpose and meaning, or at least that's my assumption, is that you're watching this video because you want your life to get better. You want to zero in over the target and know that every day you're making a difference, you're making an impact, your life is valuable. This isn't just about mindfulness or about being present to life, but it's also about aligning all the areas of our life together toward an ultimate goal. What could be more exciting than that? Thank you for watching this video. I would appreciate it if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can reach out to me for one-on-one coaching for yourself or as a couple. I'm happy to work with you. Check out this video and this playlist that I'm suggesting. And as always, be present to life. I'll see you next time.